So I should probably charge you for this and sell this as a course or something to make money. But today, I'm just going to give you the info for free. So I'm going to run down how to create low ticket offers that convert extremely well with cold traffic and paid advertising. Because having a low ticket offer is probably one of the greatest funnels you can have if it's done well and it works properly. And there's multiple different reasons. So number one, you can make money with little to no fulfillment because these low ticket offers are typically automated courses or downloads or PDFs, and you can just sell them 1,000,000 times and it takes you no extra effort whatsoever because it's fully automated. Number two, it's really great because it can help you generate leads for your high ticket offers. And that usually works really well because if someone has purchased from you before, they're more likely to buy from you again versus trying to generate leads and trying to get the first time someone to pay you for that to be a high ticket price. Because customers generally, if you do it right, customers are generally more qualified than leads because they're already a buyer. They've already shown that they're willing to get out their credit card and pay you. They're already qualified because they're showing you that they're willing to pay to get a problem solved, and they're not going to be some form of like tire kicker or someone who just wants absolutely everything for free. So they're typically more qualified. And like I said, they're more likely to, if they bought from you once, they're more likely to buy from you again. Now, I've been running low ticket offers for a long time, and I've been on both sides. Had some stuff that's worked really fucking well, and also have had some stuff that's not worked whatsoever. Made a lot of money for our clients with low ticket offers, also lost a little bit of money for our clients with low ticket offers. And also I've ran my own stuff as well, which again has been both sides. Sometimes I've lost money, sometimes it's worked okay, sometimes it's worked really well. So I'm going to outline basically like the 3 things that I look for when I'm creating a low ticket offer. And again, specifically for cold traffic, warm market works a little bit differently. If you're marketing to a warm audience, I'm talking about cold on the Facebook newsfeed, first time they're seeing you. How would you get someone to click and buy from you? So number one is less is more. So we're in this age in internet marketing in the online business space where everyone's telling you to give your best stuff away for free. That's like Hormozy, or you'll have like the Russell Brunsons of the world that are just like, you need to stack as much as possible into your offer to make it really valuable. We've all seen the webinar slides from Russell Brunson where you have your offer and then you just stack like 20 plus bonuses on top of the offer to make it super valuable. And like I said on the screen, there's a time and place for this, but I don't think that time and place is for low ticket, especially with paid advertising to cold traffic. So on the screen, you can see what most people's low ticket offers look like. They'll have like a big stack on their sales page, and the main offer, the main low ticket offer is like some super valuable like video course that they're going to get. And then you'll get like bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, bonus 4, bonus 5, etc., etc. And it'll be some like crazy, like high value, hey, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K, but today you can get it for $10, or in this case, just for $17. And this is what most people do. And they think that this is the right thing to do because they're making something super valuable and they're going to discount it for really cheap. And that's the only way to get a stranger to buy from you, if you just try and make it a no-brainer offer, right? And that's what they feel like they're doing, but this doesn't work. Here's an example of what it would look like for like a marketing offer, just to give you guys a bit more context. So maybe I'd market in the newsfeed and be like, hey, building a sales funnel is the most effective way to grow your online business. Buy my funnel building course. And as a bonus, you're going to get a copywriting course, a Facebook ad course, a Google ads course, email marketing course, sales course, video sales. Like I'll stack on all the different areas. So the main course will be solving one problem, and then all the bonuses will be solving other problems. So that's just like an example of what it would look like. And again, they think that overloading the offer with value is going to make people buy, but it doesn't. what you want to do, instead of trying to solve every problem like we have in the example, like I'm trying to solve that entire business's marketing and sales problem by giving them absolutely everything, you want to try and solve one very extremely specific problem and make it fast. Now, just offer it now that doesn't mean just stripping away all the bonuses and giving them a funnel building course and being like, oh, I'm just trying to solve one problem. Because a funnel building course to get customers is not specific enough. So I'm going to show you examples. So you need to think of it like this when you're coming up with your low ticket offers. You could have like a machine gun and you spray it everywhere with not much accuracy. And hopefully, you can hit, the different targets. Or you can be more like a sniper and get 100% accuracy with your target. So this is just an example. This would be an example for like a marketing agency offer. So you would have seen stuff like this in the newsfeed where it's like, hey, I'm going to help you build a 6-figure marketing agency, a 10K per month marketing agency, and you can get it all for just $17, right? And inside that video course, you're going to teach them fulfillment, how to select a niche, outreach, sales, onboarding, team building. You're building their entire business for just $17. Or what I believe is a better offer for a low ticket offer for cold traffic is get my proven cold email script that signed me 172 clients in the last 6 months for just $17. So you can see here that the top one, we're trying to hit all the different problems that a potential agency owner will have, versus this one, we're targeting one problem, which is cold outreach not working. So it's, notice that this isn't sales. Like the sniper isn't just going after sales. It's not just going after marketing. It's not even just going after client generation in general. It's literally targeting people whose outreach isn't working, and probably more likely targeting people whose cold email outreach isn't working. So that's like a specific problem of a specific problem. We're not teaching them everything, just one very specific thing. So think of it like this. If I was a struggling marketing agency owner and I saw the above machine gun in my newsfeed, for me, and I don't know what you guys would think, but I wouldn't take it very seriously. Like, what type of person is going to come in and help me build my entire business for just like $17? Like, do I really think the information they're going to share is valuable? Probably not, because they're giving away too much for such a little price. So even though the sniper offer of, hey, this is just a cold outreach script, it's got no video, like it might not even have videos, it doesn't have any bonuses, and it's just a cold outreach script. Even though that is less valuable, because you could, in the big offer with the machine gun, be like, hey, I'm going to give you cold outreach scripts, because it's kind of like just lost in the whole big, I'll give you everything offer. You don't actually value it. Whereas even though the sniper offer is less valuable, because it's so specific and it's also tangible, I'm going to give you a script that's worked and it's signed this many clients. It's solving like a very specific problem. So therefore, they're much more likely to buy, because it's more realistic of, okay, I'm going to give them $17 and I'm going to get this very specific script that can work for me. Plus, the sniper offer is going to be quick to implement versus a 50-hour video course and all these bonuses versus I'm just going to copy and paste this script. So again, the ROI on me implementing that offer is going to be quicker for the customer. And because it's a quicker ROI, I'm more likely to buy from them. So that leads me on to point number 2, which is risk. When you're creating your low ticket offer, not only do you need to solve a very specific problem, but you need to look at the time risk and the financial risk that your offer poses to the potential customer. So most people have the financial risk understood and they implement that, by giving them a low ticket offer, right? In the newsfeed, when you're running low ticket offers, they're typically going to sell for $7, $10, $27, $47. If it's like a money making thing, maybe $97 max. But typically, the below the $50 mark. So therefore, you're reducing the financial risk because it's not that much money. So most people have that and most people understand it. But the really friggin' valuable offer that you guys have created with your 50-hour video course and all the bonuses, it poses a huge time risk to the person who is thinking about buying from you. Think of it this way. Like, if someone is going to dedicate to spend 50 hours with you, right? A 50-hour video course, someone buying that is basically saying, hey, I want to spend 50 hours learning from this person. And if they've just seen you in the newsfeed for the first time and they don't know who you are, that is a huge risk, right? Now, if they're your warm audience, then it works a little differently because they already know, like, and trust you. They've probably spent hours consuming your YouTube content, your Instagram content. So there's less risk there because they already know they're going to enjoy the experience, right? They already trust you more. Whereas if you're a complete stranger, there's no trust, there's no relationship. It's like, asking someone out on the first date and being like, hey, do you want to come and spend the weekend away with me? Like, you're approaching a stranger in the street and being like, hey, do you want to come for a weekend away? It's too much of a risk for them. Whereas if you go and be like, hey, do you want to go and get some ice cream and go for a walk? Then it's less time risk, so therefore they're more likely to say yes to that proposal. So when you're marketing to a cold audience for complete strangers, they don't want to risk their time learning from someone who could potentially suck because they don't know if the information you're going to share is good or not. So when you're trying to get a stranger to give you money, the time risk needs to be low. The speed of implementation needs to be quick. And obviously their chance of them seeing an ROI needs to be in a short time frame or obviously as much as possible. So when we're looking at low ticket offers, here are just some examples of like stuff that we've seen worked pretty well that follow this structure. So like scripts, email scripts, sales phone scripts, templates that they can just implement straight away, like guides that they can quickly follow that's going to get them a quick result, video scripts, stuff like that, right? Stuff that can be basically copy and pasted or implemented very, very quickly. And it's not necessarily education. It's more of a tangible product, which is usually stuff that they can copy and paste or use straight away, which is why, again, guides, templates, scripts, that stuff works really well for low ticket offers because it's a lot more tangible for the person. So let's say the example that I used earlier with the sniper, which is the cold email script. That could be implemented within 10 minutes. They could buy the product, they could look at the script, they could probably tailor the script to their offer very quickly, and they could set it up inside the Instantly or the Lemlist account or whatever cold email software people use these days, and it could be working for them. So they know even if they buy, and even if it sucked and didn't get them results, they're only going to waste $17 and about 10 minutes of their time. So for when they're looking at it and looking to buy, it's worth it. If you're asking someone, hey, come and spend 50 hours with me, and then you'll know whether the stuff works or not, is too much of a risk for a complete stranger to take for you. So that's the second one. Now, the third one comes down to awareness. Now, I will say this is a general rule, right? Again, in business, there's no general rules for everything. There's nuances, there's context that's needed. But when I'm helping people as a general rule, I say that you want to target a solution-aware audience. The reason why is because if we need to sell them right there in the newsfeed, it's easier to sell someone who is solution-aware versus someone who is maybe only problem-aware and isn't aware of the solutions. So the example I've got on the screen right now is, let's say you're an Amazon FBA coach. It's much easier for me to sell someone on my process, my strategy, or my product for getting results if they are already aware of what Amazon FBA is, or even better, if they have tried and failed before, because they have the context of Amazon FBA. So they're much more likely to buy my product because they need less convincing. Versus if I'm going to target someone who isn't aware of Amazon FBA, then I have to first sell them on what Amazon FBA is as a business model. And then I have to sell them on my process for getting results. So it's double the time. And that's time that you don't really have when you're selling someone in the newsfeed. So if I was like creating a low ticket offer for Amazon FBA, maybe again, I don't know if this would work for the market now, but maybe I could create a product that is how to create, high converting product listings, right, for Amazon FBA. Now, or how to find, viral products that sell on Amazon FBA. If I'm targeting people who are already aware of Amazon FBA as a solution to their problem, which is they want to make money, then it's much easier for me to just sell them on, hey, I've got this unique process for selecting viral products that sell on Amazon. If I'm targeting someone who isn't aware of Amazon FBA, then I have to, in the sales page, be like, hey, there's this amazing opportunity called Amazon FBA. I have to sell them on that. And then I have to say one of the key things to get right with this Amazon FBA model is choosing the product. Once you choose the product, everything else is easier. So get my, viral product selection guide or whatever it is, right? Or get my 100 lists of viral Amazon products in 2024. So I have to sell them on two different things, which is a lot harder. Again, it can be done and it depends on what you're selling, the market, but it's much easier to sell someone who's already tried and failed at something, and then you give them the low ticket product solves the main problem that they were experiencing when they failed previously at that business model. And in Amazon FBA's case, maybe it would be product selection. So that's why a lot of people who are selling the BizOps, when it comes to an unaware audience and they're selling them selling them that BizOps for the first time, that's why a lot of the BizOps space relies on webinars, VSLs, phone calls, or at least selling it to the organic warm market, because that gives you the time that you need to sell someone on the business opportunity, but also your process as well. So more sophisticated, sophisticated market or a sophisticated buyer, they're much more likely to pay for something to solve a specific problem versus, an unaware person. So recap. Number 1, less is more. Number 2, focus on reducing time risk. And then number 3, target a solution-aware audience. And that's it. They're the 3 biggest needle movers I've seen for creating low-ticket products. If you actually want access to this guide, I give it away for free, so you can come back and reference it and just make a copy for yourself. You can just get it by joining my email list in the link below. It's free. It's called the Media Buyer Memo. If you sign up in the first email, I'll send you this document for the low-ticket selling guide. And if you just want to join the email list just to get the guide, then you can just unsubscribe at the bottom of that first email, and you've got the guide and the other bonuses that you get for joining. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.